Hi, Debbie here with my next design team project for J&S Hobbies and Crafts, and this is what we are going to be making. I am calling this 3 albums in a box. And so yeah, and the paper line that we're going to be using is Stamperia Garden. That's the name of the paper that we're going to be using. And the flowers that we're going to be using are 49 and Market and Tim Holtz. And I'll have a description, in the description box below, I'll have everything listed that we're going to be using to make this this little album set. Now these albums are strictly photo, because they're really just photo albums, because there's 3 of them in the box. There's really no room for really any flip outs or heavy embellishments and things like that. These are strictly photo albums. So just to give you and it'll hold 72 pictures. So they do hold quite a bit of pictures. So what you do is they have little latches, and there are 3 of them. So let me just take them out of the box. And I'll just set the box right here for now. And they're all constructed the exact same way. The only thing that's going to be different really about them is just the way the papers are put in. But the construction of the pages are all the same. And so this is what it looks like. Very pretty paper, this Stamperia Garden. And this is it. And then this is the spine, and it has a little, and it's the Tim Holtz, and they're called fastener rings. And this is what we're going to use to pull out the album. And this is the back. And inside, when I open it, you'll see what I mean about just photo albums. On the inside cover, we do have an envelope, magnetic closure, that you can tuck something in if you want to. And then this page here, strictly for photos. And then it opens like this. We do have a little pocket. I did make little tags, because there is going to be little pockets. And you can put a picture here and a picture here. And then where the little pockets are, there's also a little insert spot for you to, which I only have with just craft paper. I figured this can be used for journaling. So what you can do is you can journal about the pictures. So that's my thought. So what you do is you just keep going to the next page. Pretty papers. And then when you get to the next pocket, there'll be tags, and there'll be another insert. So you can write about the pictures right here. And that's just how this goes. So there really isn't, as you can see, there really isn't any room for too much embellishment. And that's really not what these are designed for anyway. This type of an album is strictly for photos. It's not like the mini albums that I usually make, where you have flip outs and you have all kinds of things and you have a lot of embellishments inside. These won't have that. These are just going to hold pretty papers and pictures. So that's what you're going to do here. So real pretty. This is a real pretty paper. So this is what we're going to be making. And then this one I left blank because I wasn't really sure what I'm going to do on this yet, if I was going to leave it or if I was going to add another little envelope pocket, or so that's why that one's kind of like still blank on that one. So that's this one. And like I said, they're all kind of the same. All you're going to see is the papers. And the papers are, pretty much the same too. And then like I said, a little pocket here. And it's just how I just rearranged the pages. A little tag. And I used everything. I used the covers. The only thing I really didn't use is the calendar. It does come with a calendar, and I did not use that in this, so you'll have that left. And that you can probably, on the back pages of these, if you wanted to figure out how to put the calendar in your little albums, you could certainly do that. But this is what we have. Very pretty. I know you hate to think of covering them up with a picture, but that's what you do with photo albums. You cover them up. But it does make it look nice. It's better than just seeing just plain paper. It's nice, getting a little background of color to show on the, as a frame is really nice too. And there's that one. And then there's this one here. So, yep, see? Real pretty. So this is what we're going to be making. And like I said, the materials list will be in the description. Everything that I used to make this album you can get at J&S Hobbies and Crafts. The only thing that I used out of my stash was the little filigree piece here, and as you can see, this little green cardstock border I used on the back. Everything else I used on the front too, but everything else you can get at J&S Hobbies and Crafts. It was all part of my design kit. I used everything. And then I did use, I'll show you, one other thing that I did use from J&S Hobbies and Crafts that wasn't in my kit. I'm going to show you real quick here. Is the bling on the roll. I received the silver, but I had bought this a while back for a project that I wanted to use in the gold, and that's what I used on this one. I used the gold instead of the silver. The silver would have looked good, but I thought the gold would go nicer with the craft paper. So that's what we did here. So these are what we're going to be making. 3 albums for the box. And yeah, so let's get started and let's make an album together. Thank you for watching. Bye.